Hello, we are Group 3 and this is our project Enhancing Swinburne, looking into solar analysis and shading. The given site is Swinburne University of Technology in Hawthorn, Victoria, home to a variety of buildings of all shapes and sizes. Nonetheless, the campus produces an exciting environment for anyone who steps foot on it. Having such an active and dynamic atmosphere for all users gives the campus a unique ambience that overflows with passion and desire. However, even in an atmosphere so alive, there are still a few locations that are not maximising their spaces due to overshadowing and solar inaccess. These spaces could be better utilised if the areas received an increased amount of natural light throughout all times of the year to further provide the people using the Hawthorn campus with a more uplifting and enjoyable surrounding. Natural light can affect many factors in life, benefiting the user's experience and influencing their behaviour by increasing serotonin levels to adjust people's moods with a certain environment, further improving productivity and mental health. Natural light is also the best source of vitamin D and can change people's ambience to a more vibrant setting. Looking into the building heights, we can see in yellow that along the southern wall it contains a majority of taller buildings as well as the BA building following the buildings in red. The student residence and office management buildings are quite large and hold the potential to cast overshadowing in certain areas. Following the building height diagram, we analysed the shadows created by the buildings on the Swinburne campus on the summer and winter solstice to observe which spaces were most affected by overshading. We found that the winter solstice sun, at an angle of around 29 degrees, created an immense amount of shading in spaces that could be better utilised if it received an increased amount of solar access.
This then led to us evaluating which spaces of the Swinburne campus are currently problematic due to the overshadowing, current spaces that receive sufficient lighting, and also areas that are missed opportunities in the terms of inefficient human activity and the lacking of natural light. The area we decided to focus on is the BA building and the atrium, as well as the courtyard out the front of the engineering building, where it is surrounded by the AR and AD building. In the beginning of the design stages, we implemented different approaches and methods to alter the building structures and manipulate the natural light access into the different spaces. These methods are splitting, drilling, and slicing. A prime example of these methods is South Bank by Beulah, Morpheus Hotel, and Solar Car, where they have placed holes through the structures to allow sunlight to pass through. They are even sculpted by the angles of the sun, exploring how shaping architecture in response to solar access and other site specifics can expand its potential to have a positive impact on its environment. By applying the three approaches, we were able to come up with different types of iterations that responded to the angles of the sun's path, opening up spaces to capture more natural light in certain areas, better enhancing the user's experience on campus. The splitting approach worked best on the BA building to allow light through the atrium, whereas the drilling method was most beneficial on the surrounding buildings of the courtyard that allows light access into the space. And finally, the slicing approach was most effective on the edges of the buildings to allow natural light to enter at the start and the end of day.
Our final design, aptly named Enhancing Swinburne, is a culmination of our solar access exploration that offered the most effective results in introducing natural light into the targeted spaces. As you can see in the existing versus proposed diagram, the improved network of university buildings have also been heavily remodelled to better fit a modern progressive Swinburne identity. Previously, the northern facade of the EN, AR and AD buildings poorly utilised their constant daylight. So by introducing a double glazed curtain wall with self-orientating panelling system, the space will receive indirect sunlight, resulting in a set of beautiful study spaces and classrooms. The BA building also achieves a more productive and vibrant workspace through its new angled modulated window scheme. What was once a depressing university entrance and cafe hangout has now been transformed into Swinburne's most unique and exciting courtyard. Through the introduction of a void in the AR building, the space has been given a new dynamic energy. The splitting of the BA building finally provides Swinburne Atrium the energy that the heart of the campus needs. Direct and indirect sunlight exposure through the day hopes to create a positive atmosphere which will promote a deeper interaction between students and their university hub, and ultimately create a more engaging environment for site users.